Hello everyone. Under central banking, this is session number 61. Our topic is a marginal facility. In our previous class, we have discussed about reverse repo rate, meaning of the reverse repo rate, objectives and role of reverse repo rate in the banking system. Objectives to make students to understand the importance of a marginal standing facility. The outcome of the class, that is the students will be able to understand the meaning of marginal standing facility and how it affects the supply of money in the economy. Contents of this class, that is the meaning of marginal standing facility, a description and differences between repo rate and marginal standing facility. Marginal standing facility meaning marginal standing facility, that is MSF, refers to the rate at which the scheduled banks can borrow funds overnight from RBI against government securities. You have to understand, it is a scheme or it is a facility wherein scheduled banks can borrow funds overnight from RBI against government securities. And MSF is a short-term borrowing scheme for scheduled commercial banks. It is a very short-term, loan or borrowing from the scheduled commercial banks from the RBI. Banks may borrow funds through MSF during severe cash shortage or acute shortage of liquidity. When they are not able to raise loans from other sources, by that period banks may borrow funds through this MSF during a severe cash shortage or what is called acute shortage of liquidity. And in this regard, we have to understand, so banks they often face liquidity shortfalls or what is called shortage due to mismatch between their deposits and loan portfolios. So when there is no proper adjustment between these deposits and loan portfolio, so by that period they may face what is called this shortage of these funds, or we may say that is liquidity shortfalls. So by that period, commercial banks can borrow from RBI through this marginal standing facility. These are usually very short term and banks can borrow from RBI for a 1 day period by offering dated government securities. As we understood, it is a very short term period or short term borrowing, and commercial banks can borrow from RBI for 1 day period, or as I said, that is overnight by offering dated government securities. By offering certain government securities, they can borrow loans from the RBI for a very short period of time. Thus, central bank offers financial facility at a panel rate to commercial banks over and above the liquidity adjustment facility window during emergency up to 2% of their net demand and time liabilities to meet their liquidity obligations. In this regard, we may say central banks are providing this facility at a panel rate to commercial banks over and above the liquidity adjustment facility window during the emergency, and they can avail loans up to 2% of their net demand and time liabilities to meet their liquidity obligations. However, the central bank has the right to accept fully or partially this facility to commercial banks. So whenever commercial banks are applying for loans, here the central bank, RBI, it may accept fully or partially, and sometimes it may refuse to give the loans to commercial banks. Reserve Bank of India, that is RBI, introduced marginal standing facility in the year 2011 on lines with the existing liquidity adjustment facility repo scheme. You have to remember, so that was introduced in the year, that is 2011, in lines with the existing liquidity adjustment facility repo scheme. In this facility, all scheduled commercial banks having current accounts or subsidiary general ledger accounts with the Reserve Bank of India are eligible to borrow overnight up to 2% on their net demand and time liabilities to meet their liquidity requirements. Here we have to remember, if the commercial banks, I mean scheduled commercial banks, are having current accounts or what is called subsidiary general ledger accounts with the RBI, so they can borrow loans from the RBI, and we may say that is up to 2% on their net demand and time liabilities to meet their liquidity requirements. And I would say it is done electronically through negotiated dealing system, and Reserve Bank has the right to reject partially or fully to a bank. You have to remember, it is the process that will be done through electronically negotiated dealing system, and RBI has the complete right to reject partially or fully to a bank. Sometimes it may reject or sometimes it may accept. Then the minimum borrowing under this system is allowed, that is rupees of 1 crore and its multiples. For example, we have to remember here the minimum amount under this scheme, that is rupees 1 crore and its multiples. Marginal standing facility is a window for banks to borrow from the RBI in an emergency when interbank liquidity dries up completely. You have to remember, so only when the interbank liquidity dries up completely, by that period, scheduled commercial banks can borrow from the RBI under this marginal standing facility. And the marginal standing facility is a scheme launched by RBI while performing the monetary policy in 2011-12. You have to remember, MSF is a scheme launched by the RBI while it was performing the monetary policy in the year 2011-12. And as we understood, it is a penal rate at which the banks can borrow from RBI when they are completely exhausted of all borrowing assistance. So we have understood that here sometimes commercial banks can borrow loans from other commercial banks when what is called this interbank, this liquidity dries up completely. By that period, it may go for borrowing from RBI, and it is a penal rate at which the banks can borrow money from RBI when they are not having other sources of borrowing. The marginal standing facility allows banks to borrow money with an interest rate above the repo rate and can be termed as marginal standing facility rate. In this regard, you have to remember, it allows the banks to borrow money with an interest rate that is above the repo rate, and it can be termed as a marginal standing facility. A description of marginal standing facility. Banks borrow from the RBI by pledging government securities at a rate greater than the repo rate under a liquidity adjustment facility. Here we have to remember, commercial banks borrow from the RBI by pledging dated government securities at a greater rate greater rate than the repo rate under liquidity adjustment facility, and this MSF rate is pledged 100 basis points on a percentage point above the repo rate. It is pledged 100 basis points or a percentage point above the repo rate. Under a marginal standing facility, banks can borrow funds up to 1% of their net demand and time liabilities. Here, they are allowed to borrow funds up to 1% of their net demand and time liabilities. Then, the minimum amount for which RBI receives application is rupees 1 crore, and afterward in multiples of rupees 1 crore. The minimum amount, that is 1 crore of rupees, and afterwards that is in multiples of 1 crore. So next we have to understand what are the differences between MSF and repo rate. The difference between the MSF and the repo rate is that MSF is used only in emergencies. Here in the case of repo rate, here the commercial banks can use that instrument anytime, but in the case of MSF, that is used only in emergency. Then RBI does this to control interest rate volatility by allowing commercial banks to borrow against government securities at a higher rate than the prevailing repo rate. Here, RBI can use this instrument to control the interest rate, and it allows the commercial banks to borrow against government securities at a higher rate than the prevailing repo rate. So the rate will be more than the prevailing repo rate. And another difference, that is with the repo rate, is that banks can pledge government securities from the SLR up to 1% under the MSF. Then even if the SLR comes below 21.5%, banks need not pay any penalty under marginal standing facility. Here we have to remember, here usually banks can pledge government securities from the SLR up to 1% under the marginal standing facility. Then we may see, even if the SLR comes below 21.5%, banks need not pay any penalty under marginal standing facility. Next, we have to summarize the ideas that we have studied here. So far, we have studied the meaning of marginal standing facility. Then we discussed how marginal standing facility influences the money supply in the country. Thank you.